Well, this definitely sneaks up on me faster than I can imagine. Born in the 50s, raised in the 60s, stoned since the 70s, and a nerd for life. I'm this old stonerd and I'm farting around with art. Don't know what farting is, that's having fun with art. Fun plus art equals fart. Oh yeah, yeah. Not exactly sure what I'm doing tonight. Got the right lights on? Yeah. It looks okay. It looks okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get the chat up here where I can see it, and I'm just gonna fire up the music right away too. I'm just gonna continue with what I was listening to last night. Didn't even make it halfway through that album or that collection. Octopus Diver, Destiny, the Diver Lections EPs and Singles compilation. Did I adjust my sound? Yeah, sound looks like it's about right. Not sure what I'm going to start with, but I'm going to try and do Stacy's shirt tonight. I did this stuff earlier today. Oh, I need to make sure I got the camera pointing right. Let's see. Yeah, looks like that's about right. So that you can see what I'm doing. Look at there, Mark Fun Jones in the chat. Welcome to the stream, man. Gonna have a fartastic good time. Oh, I know someone that I should do. Oh, and I've been watching. I've got myself this adhesive. This is the adhesive that most of the airbrush artists use that do stencils. I've tried a whole bunch of different types, and this seems to work the best because I can spray it on there and use it right away, and it doesn't have such an aggressive stick to it that I have any trouble pulling it off. And it does have enough to where when I put it on my stencils and stuff, like this, um, it stays sticky enough. So basically what I'm going to do is spray a little bit of this onto my panel here. It does, I don't recommend doing this without a mask because this stuff does smell and you do not want to be inhaling these, what is it? People call them fumes, but there's a difference between, these aren't fumes, these are vapors. Fumes are like when you're welding. Welding creates fumes. Uh, Paint and stuff like that creates vapors. So I always seem to have that mistake, but this way I can like press this down and it gets nice and smooth on here, yet it pulls back. You seen how I started putting like the little thumbnails on there? The thumbtacks, whereas this actually works better. And what do I want to practice on? I just need to practice on doing some lettering and stuff. But just to let everybody know, my yesterday when I was watching Dale, someone asked him how often he cleans his airbrushes, and it's basically never. So that's kind of what I'm going. I think I mentioned it last night. As long as I don't take the bottle off, I don't get any like paint boogers. And earlier today I checked it out, and sure enough, it worked just fine. All my paints seem to be working pretty good. All I got to do is just a nice little shake like that. Should get them mixed up. The blue is, I don't know if it's the paint or the airbrush. When I was painting today with it, it did seem to be a little bit awkward. All the others, the spray was working really good. What should I paint? What should I practice with? I definitely have to start get better with lettering. I actually tried to do block lettering with the Lunatic Dad one I did today. Hey, for Night World, right on. Let's see. What was it that I was going to do? Let's see, I got a bunch of little pictures up here that I could do. I definitely want to put this one on a shirt for myself. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'm going to do a This Old Stonerd shirt and do with the Grateful Dead picture on it. I don't think I've done one of these on one of my shows. I did one of these on Benny Loco's when I was on a panel in Benny Loco's the other night. I actually did this Grateful Dead skull, but I'm going to try and do it more like my logo, which doesn't have any of the Grateful Dead stuff, but just the head and then the different colors around it. And that's what I'll do. I'm going to try that. Jim Brentar in the house. Oh, yeah, right on. An 8-ball. An 8-ball would be cool. Only an 8-ball, I should actually make a stencil for that. Let me see. Let me see if I can do a This Old Stonerd. And how do I want to do it? I think I want to have, I'm going to use 3 panels is what I decided is just about right if I want to mail stuff off. So I want to start, and that's about right for a shirt too. I mean, actually the shirt, I have a little bit more room on either side, but if I practice and I get myself used to working in this space right here, I should be able to do pretty decent on just about any sort of shirt that I want to do. Black still seems to be working good. Okay, so and the more I do these skulls, because everybody wants you to do skeletons, a skeleton head. And the one thing I have noticed that kind of helps with the skeleton head is to do the reverse curves is what shows up a lot on skeletons rather than the teeth, this part of the teeth. And then a nice big dark cheekbones, the cheekbones there. Get my little skull part there, and there we go. The nose looks pretty good. And I'm gotta get, oh, look at that. I already have the guard off. Once I get used to working without a guard, I think I'll be able to do much better. And then flowers. Got these flowers in the head. I've never been good at flowers, but I think I can create the illusion of flowers fairly good. Let me see if I can. Roses. And then these have like the little things that come out with a bud on the end. A bunch of these. If I can get the things, just kind of fake roses on there. I mean, because that's all art really is. It's kind of like magic. It's like an illusion, a visual illusion. A lot of people that are trying to do artwork, they kind of get caught up in trying to make it look real. But when you realize that it's just kind of like a little magic illusion, it really really will kind of free you up to explore the possibilities. Got a couple of shirts left. I think I've got two more. Oh yeah, and I looked at this a little bit closer up too to figure out what this little thing here. In this picture, it's all yellow, whereas my icon, it's actually a blue ribbon. So that doesn't have to be perfect, because like I always say, I'm just trying to have some fun. Wisconsin Greg, welcome to the stream. There we go. Okay, now let me do the jaw. I've got this jaw that comes down here. You want to make it be kind of strong. Didn't have it go down quite as far as I wanted it to, but that's okay. And I'm not going to put the neck bone on there, because I'm going to go more for my, like the icon that I'm using. And this is sort probably, as I get more to where I'm going to be trying to actually do these, actually sell some shirts, this might be a sort of shirt that people might want. You never know. Of course, I know most people are going to be wanting custom work, but custom work is a little bit harder to do. And I do have one custom order I'm going to do when I get some new shirts in for Turtle the Fam. I've already did a practice of that one too. Now let's see if I can make, hope I didn't bend that needle. I got a little bit too close there. I know how to do. Okay. And I think I'm going to start using my little circle here to put circles around my stuff, because in that way it comes out almost perfect. Because it doesn't matter so much around the edges, but if I have a very nice straight edge on that sharp clean edge with no fuzz, and then I don't have to worry about second guessing myself about getting it right. I know it's fun and it feels good when I just kind of whip around there and do a nice circle. And I kind of over sprayed over that, but I saw how to fix that on Dale's stream yesterday. He made a mistake. He made a mistake and he fixed it right up. Hey, Brian. Yeah, I still have to look up a Tom Waite. But trying to do actual portraits is a little bit different. Now, if I do like more of a caricature of him, that would probably be better for me. So I'll just fix up. I can just use my white there and fix that up. Fix up the little mistake that I feel like I made, even though nobody else would have considered it a mistake. I considered it a mistake. And now, let me see if I can use this red This is nice. Like by doing the black first, the colors just, you can just, don't really, you can just blast on some colors. Oh, and today when I was doing this one of my son, oh, I'm pointing at something you can't see. I actually was able to just mix right here on the surface here some of my colors to get a brown. It was really awesome. What did I do? First I used orange, and then I used a little bit of purple on it, and then I used green on top of that. And the green created a really cool looking, well, not necessarily a real brown, but it has a brownish. It made it look brown enough, because using these fluorescent colors, sometimes it just doesn't work quite right. And then my blue's still working good. Yeah, it was nice not cleaning up everything and just leaving everything all set up, because I could just sit down and pick it up and start painting today. It was really cool. I mean, lately I've been spending like almost as much time as I've been spending like an hour cleaning this stuff up after my shows. And I'm just going to use a little bit of blue to create some little shadows on here. And now let me look at what colors we got. Red and blue. So let's see, how should I do the color in the background on this? I think since I got blue over here, let me pull out this raspberry color. Oh, I think I'm going to go with the orange and red. That always works real good. And then around the back outside, I'm going to use this raspberry. I really like this raspberry color. It's pretty cool. It looks nice. And one of these, what little stencil do I want to use for this? I like the little circles. The circles are like some of the coolest looking ones. Add up a little texture around the outside edges of this. Yeah, that looks cool. And let's see, can I need to learn how to do some block lettering like I did. I want to do This Old Stonerd. Let's see if I can do This Old Stonerd down here. This Old Stonerd. Uh-oh, I'm off center. It's just going to have to be This Old Stonerd this time. Let me see if I can turn it into block lettering. Let's see if I can do this. shabby. Add some color. Let me get back in there and actually do colors. Now, what color? Let me go with the blue. Let me see if I can do. The old style, where you do half of it one color and half another color. There we go. Let's try that. And let me add another color to that. What do I want to add to that? How about go with this hot pink? Oh no, let me yeah. Let's see what this hot pink is. There we go. That was kind of neat. And the background of my skull up here. Go with the tried and true yellow and orange gradients in the background. Those are always look good. The more I do this, the more confident I get. And the more I know just from experience, actually, which colors are going to look good and make it pop. I mean, I spent a lot of time guessing, but I'm kind of trying to figure out how to do it, fast. I'll have to check him out, because I usually don't do that sort of stuff. And then orange in there. The only place where I really have to be careful is near the blue so I don't turn it green. Over here it doesn't matter if I get it on the roses. And that's probably enough for that. And then hit it with some white highlights. Oh, I know something that will look good, because this mostly won't be in the black light. But all these colors are like blacklight colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put yellow here in the eye sockets so that the eyes will glow. And let's see. So I should probably let that dry a little bit. This guy's really wet. Oh yeah, that's a little white along the transition between the two colors too. And some little highlights on these roses. A few little highlights on the roses will probably look, enhance it a little bit. Little highlights on this ribbon. I think not too shabby. Getting better. Getting better every time. Uh-oh. Looks like I am. Something's missing here. What happened here? Did I seem to be. There it is. I was like, uh-oh, one of my airbrushes is missing. Oh, and I was telling you, Mark, I was showing someone this last night, is that I'm gonna make this out of PVC pipe, but I'm going to make myself a airbrush holders like this. So basically I'll be able to have airbrushes, just line them all up, and then they're easy to get. You just pull them out like that. Right now they're just weirdly balanced. I basically just stick them into a little thing that all it is that's all that's holding it. It's just a little deal right there, where it's real easy to knock them off or them not stick in there quite so good. And let me see what it looks like in the black light. That's always a fun thing to do. Ooh, yeah. That does look pretty decent in the black light. Even without turning the other lights off too much. Oh, that reminds me, I've got some, where is it? I've got some stuff. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try it now to see if it works. Hopefully I don't screw up my airbrush. Let me go get it. I've got some. Oh, I know what to do so I don't screw it up. If this airbrush will work. I haven't tried this airbrush. Let me see if this airbrush will work. If this airbrush will work, I can just add this. What I'm going to try here is this stuff that's called, it's like glowed, where supposedly you can add this to any color, or you can just paint it over stuff and make things glow. Let me make sure that this airbrush will take the hose. I've got a few of these quick connects that don't fit right. It's okay. Good. It fits, but it's leaking. I can hear the air leaking, but okay. Let me see. I'm very curious to see if I can make the white glow with this stuff. I mean, if I'm going to be able to paint it over a color and get it to glow, I should be able to paint it over what? Hey, mass hole grower, right on. I am using a Pancake, basically a construction air compressor is what I'm using. This thing will go, and I'm running it at about 50 pounds of pressure. I do have another one that is like a quiet. Well, yeah, that's what this is supposed to. Let's see. Of course, I haven't been using. I should have probably. I don't need to be drawing lines. It doesn't look like this airbrush is going to work. I may have to. There we go. Let's see. Oh, cool. It looks like it's going to work. But this airbrush isn't. I mean, that's one of the. I like the. I'm preferring the cheap airbrushes, and for anybody, a lot of people are, hey, Phil's creepy video, right on. That's not that one. People have been wondering what airbrush I use. I'm using the. Oh, here it is. I use the Master. This is, and I'm assuming this is just like a Amazon brand. I don't know. This is what I'm using. The Master S62, but this is a S622 because it comes with extra needles and tips. So you actually get the 0.5, 0.3, and a 0.8 with that one. Let's see how well that glows. It glows better than no paint at all, but well, that's just the way that goes. Turn the light on. What am I gonna do next? Let's see. Wordless workshop. No, I don't. Oh, Phil's here. That's what I'll do. I've done this a couple of times. Phil will like this. Let's see if my stick will work for a whole nother section. I've done this one a few times. I really like doing this one. Oh, good. Good. The stick stayed on there. Pretty good. And I got to thinking about it. I need to get a picture of Chucky. I need to be able to do a Chucky too. But this is one that I've done a few times. And I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Let me see if I still have a reference over here. Yeah, there it is. This is one that I've seen a guy do. He's got it, but he uses a stencil. I don't use a stencil for this. And the more I do it, the more fun I have with it too. You can see what I'm doing. I'm going to do another Pennywise. I've done this one a few times, but man, this one is fun to do. And I do it with all the glow and the dark paint rather than the regular paint. What's going on here? Flowing as good as it should. I'm not getting the right sort of flow to be able to do some nice lines with this. Worked good on the last one. Let me see if I need to do a little blowback. Maybe that'll get it going. Kind of blew that eye a little bit. There we go. It's better. Better. It's still not quite right. Yeah, not quite working right. manage to get it to working better. Definitely need to learn. I want to do a Frankenstein too. There's like a whole list of stuff that I had kind of come up with that I want to do. A Frankenstein is like one of the classics that you always see people airbrushing. And then of course, the creepy eyes. This one always looks great in the black light. I've done this one a few times. You'd think I'd be getting better, but this one isn't my best, I have to admit. Check it out in the black light. Hey, Ox! Sean! Where'd my coffee go? That looks pretty creepy in the black light. Definitely gonna have to figure out a good, if you missed it, this is what I've done so far. I actually made a This Old Stonerd one. I need to get a picture of Ox. I should do one of Ox's, let me check out everybody. I wonder if I could do an Ox just looking at this little icon right here. How long have I been streaming here? 40 minutes. I got 20 minutes. I could probably do that. Oh yeah. Now I do bet if I actually sketch the stuff out, it's definitely better. But I'm trying to get to where I can just do it. Wow, you're getting right on up there, aren't you, Jim? Let me find my. There it is. Another drink of this. Hopefully it didn't get too cold. It's hanging in there. Well, I know you have all kinds of great ox picks. This is just the latest one. You've changed it quite a few times since I've known you. Should I think I'm going to work on my Stacy Morgan shirt. I keep saying I'm going to work on it, and I haven't. And I started to work on it this afternoon and got a little bit sidetracked. And I'm doing stencils with it. And this is kind of well, it's something I want to do for Stacy. He made me my belt. I have a champion belt. Be the Wall. And some may have seen kind of the idea I've got for it. And I think well, trying to work out a design. And I think this design I like the best. And, which is basically I'm making a red wall here, a red brick wall, and then I've got a play button. Whereas the bricks on the play button are going to be blue. Because Stacy's icon is basically a blue wall. So, and I made these stencils I actually made myself. For this, kind of. And actually, when I was practicing it before, it was before I got my Stickum, my adhesive. And the idea that I had with this, is that I do red bricks, and then I put like a little blue shadow on it. Uh-oh, I have a feeling that And I think after I've got all the bricks on there, what I will end up doing is put the little shadow with black. And how do I do this now? Yeah, that's how it needs to go. Isn't this music chill? This is the one with the Hulk on the other side. If you guys have been in some of the my other streams. Oh yeah, and I've actually bought myself. I mean, I made a pot leaf stencil. I ended up buying some pot leaf stencils too. And I got a bunch of stencils. Here are the ones that I bought. These work really good. I've got I'm trying to think of designs that well, basically that people would be interested in me making them for them. And pot leaf, and something that I can do fast and easy too. I mean, granted, at some point I will be doing some much more complicated stuff, but for now, I want to keep it simple. Use the what do they call it? The KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Oh, almost blew that. Oh, I know something else I wanted to try on paper towel. I'm always, when I'm watching all these when I'm watching all these airbrush, how to airbrush, they're always doing like they always do ocean, like an ocean scene. How to make money doing airbrush fast. Here's a fast and easy design. And they do a thing where they do the ocean. They do have a nice, cool looking sunset on the ocean with palm tree or something like that. Whereas I got to thinking, I bet I could do like a mountain or a southwest type scene, even like a desert and cactus scene, fast and easy like that. So to try and take that sort of an idea that airbrush artists always do and turn it into more of a southwest scene. And then so I did that. Let me hang this up over here and take this off. There's the play button. And here's the other side of this. Okay. I wonder if I need to let that dry a little bit. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Ooh, I know, and I'm going to be doing black. Let me do this. I may not actually finish this on the show because I want to make sure that this one comes out awesome for Stacy. Stacy is such a nice guy and supports so many different creators. He goes out of his way to support us little guys here on YouTube. I'll eventually get all this stuff tuned in. I'm getting better at it for sure. I mean, a lot of my past shows, I've spent more time trying to get the airbrushes and the paint working right than I have actually painting anything. So I have made a lot of progress in that sense. for sure. And then this one I'm going to do just the opposite and use red as the shadow, I think. Or no, I think I will use this this berry. It's raspberry. I really like this raspberry color. There we go. That's the sense that I want to get on that. Now let me go back with some black. Like outline, do a little bit of, if my black is working, if I can get myself a fine enough line with my black, this little bit of detail will look pretty cool, I think. Good night, Jim. Have a great evening. You, cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's someone else. I need to do Bull's Retro. He asked me a long time ago to do his avatar. Back when I was doing Tell Me What to Draw. And I think I need to I know when I did my practice one, I just did a freehand black line around here, but I'm not feeling that confident. And since I've got this stencil now, I may as well use it. So I can get a nice sharp edge on it. I mean, half of it will be fuzzy, but half of it will be sharp. And sometimes just a little bit of a sharp line just really makes it look that much better. Yeah, so that the fuzz looks more like a shadow than overspray. Now I want to write something on here too, but I'm feeling a little bit nervous about it. I'm going to go ahead and put my MC on there. I think I'm going to leave it. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm just not confident enough to put the lettering on the shirt. And that just, the timing on that worked out just about right. Does it glow? Does it glow? Let's see. Let's see how good it glows. It does glow. It does glow. The the yellow and the orange and the green is what glows the most. So yeah, there we go. No, I don't have a. I don't have a. No, the only stencils I have a few. I'm going to use stencils for some textures. The textures, I can get some pretty cool textures with them. Yeah, I'm glad I went ahead and did that. I was wanting to do that. I'm going to send that to Stacy too. You see what's on the other side of this one. This I did this one came out pretty good. And that one glows. That one really glows. That was one of my practice ones. I definitely like painting characters. Characters are my favorite things to paint. But I think I'm gonna call this a show. I think I'm just about at the 1 hour mark. And I don't like going too much longer than an hour. I start getting tired and sloppy and all that too. Oh, thick as a brick. Yes. I'm going back, reading a little bit of the chat backwards. Uh, and of course, I always go back. Oh, Blind Views is in the stream too. Oh, yeah. I don't know if he's still here, but I think he could see that. Are you still here, Blind Views? I think I'm going to do your, I'm going to paint. I've got a large t shirt left with the, yes. If I'd seen that with the I Survived 2020, I got one large T-shirt left that I'm going to be giving away, and I think I will be painting Blind Views logo on there. And I don't know if the shirt's going to fit him or not, but he can always hang it up on the wall for sure. Yeah, that came out pretty good. But my old Stonerd, I'm going to have to paint myself a shirt like that. I like the way that came out. This old Stonerd. Oh, I didn't get Stonerd on there, but when I actually do it on a t-shirt, I should be able to get Stonerd on there. I have to practice that one some more. There we go. Got myself some new little tricks for my arsenal of stuff to do. So thank you guys for hanging out again. I'm This Old Stonerd, born in the 50s, raised in the 60s, stoned since the 70s, and a nerd for life. Having fun with art. I like to call it Fart Club. And if you have fun with art, you're part of Fart Club and don't even know it. And that's just a joke. That's just my take. That's my funny version of Fight Club, but we call it Fart Club. Oh yeah, yeah. I will I will look it up right after the stream. I'm going to go and I actually have a thing here. I will look up Tom Waits and see Oh yeah. Yeah, I can. There's a picture right there. I could do that one. Definitely, he's got a face for a caricature for sure. There we go. Get him in his hat. Let's see. I like that picture right there. Let's see. I'll show you. Let me get. Uh, how about that one right there? Does he have green eyes? Looks like he has green eyes. I bet I could do that right now, real quick. Uh oh, what am I doing? Is this Spark Club overtime? Oh, I should save that for I'll save that picture for another night. It's too easy. I can get myself I can go down the rabbit hole, but I'll do that picture right there. Is that one good? Oh, I can't even see the chat now. Uh, yeah, I think that one. I think I can do that. We'll see about that. All right, how do I get back to the? Here we go. Here we go. And again, like I've been saying for the last 5 or 10 minutes, it's time for me to go. Thank you guys for showing up. And I'm going to leave you with something to laugh at because farts are funny. Oh man, I'm having to peck at my keyboard. Good night, guys.